Hey Ben, this is Wade down here at Handy Toyota. Just talked to you on the phone, and like I said, I wanted to make you a quick YouTube video going over some of the different features of the Tacoma versus the Tundra. I'm going to start with the Tacoma. I have two lined up, same color. It's a blue ribbon metallic. There's a variety of colors and options available to you. LED headlamps, integrated fog lights. The one on my left here is a TRD Sport package. So if you notice, it has the hood scoop. It's a little bit lifted with alloy wheels. You have the color keyed mirrors with the integrated fog lights. The TRD Sport racing badge, Bilstein shock absorbers. And this is the double cab, so you have the back seat available to you. And then there's plenty of space. If I lift this up here, plenty of space for passengers and for cargo. The Tundra is a little bit bigger, but the Tacoma gets a little bit better gas mileage. It's a #1 selling truck in the mid-sized truck market. Very highly rated and great residual values, which means that when you go to trade it in, it's going to be worth about 70% of what it was when you bought it. So not a lot of trucks on the market today, especially not the domestic products, can boast that. So I'm going to hop inside this one because the interior, even if it has the TRD package, is going to be the same as a regular double cab, and I'll show you the different features inside. All right, so first thing you notice when you hop into the Tacoma here is all this stuff going on here in the steering wheel. On the left-hand side, you have your audio controls. So if I go to the audio section, you do get XM radio for 3 months for free with this particular model, and that all depends on which one you're looking at. So I can show you all sorts of different options. We're not limited to just this one. Up and down will scan through radio presets, of which you have 36, which is more than enough when you have the XM radio. Left and right will scan through stations, so 1 to 2 to 3, 4, etc. Mode switches between AM, FM, CD, Bluetooth, USB, auxiliary, and XM radio. You also, like I was saying, you have a USB and auxiliary option. Here's the outlets. You can actually put music on a thumb drive and load it in, or you can put images and have, say, a picture of your family show up as the truck turns on and turns off, and I can show you all the different cool things that you can do with this touch screen. You have available app suite. You can check traffic, weather. It has a phone section, so that's on the right hand side here. It's Bluetooth capable, so you can not only play music through Bluetooth, but you can pair up a cell phone, make and receive phone calls. You can use the voice command button here to say a contact's name. It'll load your contacts. It'll actually read your messages, your text messages to you. It doesn't allow you to text back, which I don't recommend while driving. But since Vermont passed a law where you can't talk on your cell phone while driving, this hands-free Bluetooth is very helpful, and it's very clear. You're talking just like I'm talking now, and you can hear very well. All your heating and cooling is here. The only difference between the 14s and the 15s, they were redesigned back in 13, I think. So the only difference between a 14 and a 15 model is this Tacoma is in here, this word Tacoma, and this is on the other side in their switch. So that's really the only main difference. You have a 4-wheel drive on-demand transfer case. You have to be parked. You can put this high-low or high 2 to high 4 while going, but you have to be stopped and push in and turn to go to low 4, and it'll let you know that you're on. You have cruise control here, variable intermittent windshield wipers, the daytime running lights with the LED headlamps like I pointed out. You have various traction control buttons on this side, as well as a 400-watt AC adapter. Now that is part of the TRD Sport package. There's also a TRD Off-Road package, and there's a Limited package. The Limited gets you leather heated seats and a couple other different technology features. But like I said, I'm going to give you as many options as you want, and we'll pick and choose, and we'll find the perfect truck for you. Also, you have power mirrors, power locks, power windows. You can change the volume here on the steering wheel. You have an integrated backup camera with path projection. It's very clear, as you can see. You have an outline of the truck and then a red stop line that gives you a little bit of a warning if there's anything in the immediate vicinity of the back of the truck. You don't want to knock into anything. Go back, put it in park, go back to your home screen, and you can set the home screen up any way you want. You can have a 3-way display, a 2-way display, just a simple one. And like I said, you can go into the settings and just change that around. Set up here, display, you can change it, change brightness, contrast, the general. Home screen, like I said, you can go to a 3-panel, different things, whatever you like in the app suite you can add to the front, sort of like your cell phone. So there's a lot of cool technology in these new Tacomas, and I'd be more than happy to go over and detail anything that sparked your curiosity during this video. I know you're going to wait till February. I would like to just start the process and get you all the information you need at this point. So we're going to run over now to the Tundra, and after that I'll give you my contact information and send this out in an email. So this particular Tundra is a Crew Max Tundra, so it's got a larger extended cab back seat, shorter bed. If you want to come around here, it's got integrated fog lights. This particular model has a wheel package, so those are aftermarket wheels that we added ourselves, and it adds an extra cost. Like I said, I just want to show you all the options. It comes in an iForce V8 and a 5.7 liter. It also comes in a 4.6 liter, so there's not a huge difference in gas mileage, but power, you can definitely tell the difference. Most of them are the design just like this, minus the wheels. This is an SR5. So the SR5 comes in the regular double cab and the Crew Max. There's a Platinum, a Limited, and a 1794 edition, which the more they go up, the more stuff that they have. Like to my right here, this is a Limited. And then there's different accessories like running boards. And then the interior features are what's really different. Some of them have moonroofs, different audio and technology stuff. So this particular one has the chrome tipped exhaust. All Tundras have a 3-part bumper. So what Toyota did was they split the bumper into 3 pieces. That way, if you hit something, back into something, which you shouldn't with this integrated backup camera, then instead of replacing the entire bumper, you can just replace the part that is damaged. You have the tow hitch hole all ready to go with the tow hooks and the receiver for the wiring. All Tundras are rated for about 10,000 to 11,000 pounds towing. Not sure if you tow anything. They also have easy lift and lower tailgates, so the tailgate actually catches itself as it goes down, and it's very light and can be put back very easily. So yeah, let's hop inside. I'll show you some of the interior features of the Tundra. Actually, first I do want to show you the size of the back seat. This is the Crew Max, remember, so this one's larger than the double cab, but as you can see, I'm 6'2", 280, and I've got more than enough room to spread out, and the seat in front of me is all the way back. So I mean, also it comes with some storage space. These seats do fold up, the other one folds up the same, so you have a bunch of different options for storage and seating, and then you have a couple cup holders that fold down the center there. So yeah, let's hop inside and I'll show you some of the technology of the Tundra, and we'll let you make a decision. And like I said, I wanted to give you as many options as possible. This is a TRD off-road package, if you can see the badge there on the side. That means it's lifted, it's got the same Bilstein shock absorbers, it's got a skid plate underneath the engine and the fuel tank. It's got the shock absorbers. So it's pretty much the same as the Tacoma off-road package, but on the bigger Tundra. So like I said, options, options, options. Tacoma Tundra, they did a really great job with the redesigns, and they have limitless options, and they're really starting to compete with the domestic market. The Tundra is. The Tacoma's already taken over the mid-sized truck market. So let's hop inside and check it out. So if you can hear it, I'm not sure how great the audio is, but I'm just gonna give it a little gas. That's that 5.7 liter V8. This has got a lot of power. The steering wheel looks very similar to the Tacoma, with your audio controls and your Bluetooth connectivity controls here. 4-wheel drive transfer case, a tow haul button if you are towing something. Like I said, it's rated for about 10,000 to 11,000 pounds. The back window in this one actually goes down. It's frozen right now, but it is possible to roll that down. That's available in the Crew Max and the Platinum and Limited packages. This is an auto-dimming rearview mirror with a compass in the right-hand side and home link capabilities, so you're able to pair up garage door openers and actually just use those instead of those clunky things. I've noticed that not a lot of the garage door openers I've run across stick to these Toyota mirrors. They're very thick. Obviously the mirror underneath here, you have some place for your sunglasses, business cards. The touchscreen's a bit bigger in the Tundra. I think it's about 8 inches versus a 6. You have the same audio controls, the XM radio for 3 months for free. The 36 radio presets. You can have different scanning options. Sorry if the sun's in your way and it's a little bright, but it's very similar to the Tacoma with all the features, but just on a larger scale. Power mirrors, power windows, power locks, cruise control, variable intermittent windshield wipers, and the daytime LED headlights are the same. You have a display here in front which allows you to look at average fuel economy, current fuel economy, your distance to empty, and on a full tank of gas you get close to 400 miles and that's about 15 miles to the gallon average, which for the size truck and the size engine is very good. A lot of the like Ford EcoBoost or the Chevy Silverado EcoBoost, those new trucks boast about 23 miles to the gallon, but if you read consumer reports, and we have a Chevy dealership right next door, so I'm not trying to badmouth them or anything, but their numbers are off. They don't stay within the guidelines of the EPA testing like Toyota does. Toyota actually errs on the smaller side, so we actually get a little bit better fuel mileage. I'd say 16 to 17 in this Tundra, but we say 15 because we want our expectations not only to be met but to be exceeded. So also the integrated backup camera like I showed you with the path projection. I know it's a little hazy and hard to see right now with the sun, but it is a lot similar, very similar to the Tacoma. You have a very big storage area here in the middle with another spot for business cards, a 12-volt adapter. You have 2 more 12-volt adapters underneath your heating and cooling controls, as well as a USB and auxiliary port. The seats are power driver side, manual passenger side, so they have different options, as well as a lumbar support. So right now I'm turning the lumbar support on. Keeps your back straight during those long rides where you start to get a little sore. This actually helps you out. I wish I could get this back window unfrozen, but take my word for it, it does go down. And the back seat has the lower anchors and tethers for children's, for child seats and stuff like that. So roll sensing curtain airbags, same airbags as in the Tacoma. You have driver and passenger front impact, knee airbags, side seat or seat side airbags. One of the safer trucks. 6-star safety features in both the Tacoma and Tundra, which is your anti-lock brakes, your vehicle stability control, and then 2 I wanted to just quickly go over. You have brake assist, which in a panic braking situation, say I slammed on the brakes, it would recognize that you're panic braking. It would add more brake force than humanly possible. It actually cut the engine power, so you'd stop right on a dime. And then smart stop technology, which when I have the accelerator down to the floor and say it gets stuck, Toyota had that problem with people were putting too many floor mats down and the accelerators would stick. If you hit the brake, the engine will actually cut itself and stop right on a dime. I've actually witnessed this at the Loudon Speed Track when we went for the Camry reveal. So hopefully, Ben, that was an informative video. I know it's a little bit long, but you can hopefully you skip through it and got enough pertinent information. I know, like I said, you're going to wait a little bit, so my number here, 802-528-2246, and my email is wmcdonald@handycars.com. Thank you, Ben, for the opportunity, and I promise you I will do everything in my power to make sure you're an informed car buyer or car shopper, and do everything in my power to earn your business. So thank you once again, and have a great day.